we go back to Hollywood.
Why?
Where they still seem to think that their opinion matters when it really doesn't. Hollywood celebs spread bullshit lies about the president once again.
How dare you?
Saying that if he's reelected, that he's going to ban all future elections. I'm Jazz Borganzo on this, and these are some of the same people who actually think Kamala has a chance of winning.
It's really hard.
So what's next? What's up, everyone? Jazz Borganzo. What's next? Your daily dose. Hope you guys are feeling good today. And of course, today is Monday. Well, as Donald Trump heads towards what should be a victory in November, of course, Hollywood celebs are screaming and yelling, calling him everything from Hitler to Satan, again, as usual, because, of course, it's just another day that ends in Y. So what does Hollywood have up its sleeve this time? Well, let's make the false bullshit claim that if Trump gets into office once again, that he will just flat out ban elections so that no one will ever be able to vote again. Yeah, because as president, he can do that, because a little something called the Constitution would prevent that ever happening. But then again, Hollywood doesn't listen to facts. It's all about my feelings. And here we go. This comes out of Breitbart. Celebs spread deceptively edited video, falsely claimed Trump will outlaw elections. And of course, the usual suspects, old has-beens, and never-were's. Hollywood celebrities are spreading hoax claims about former President Donald Trump will outlaw elections if he returns to the White House. Their specious claim comes from a recent speech during a GOP presidential nominee encouraged Christians to turn out en masse this November, with important context cut from the 27-second video clip. Gee, what a surprise. Quote, 4 years it will be fixed. It will be fine. You won't have to vote anymore. In 4 years, you won't have to vote again, Trump said on Friday to the crowd at Turning Point USA in West Palm Beach, Florida. Celebs twisted Trump's remarks to claim that he will outright ban elections, when he was saying that he needs to contribute to a landslide that's too big to rig for a second Trump administration, can reform election laws with voter ID requirements, thus reducing the need for massive turnout to counteract alleged voter fraud. That statement in context reads, quote, I will secure elections. Our goal will be, as I said, one day voting with paper ballots, proof of citizenship, and a thing called voter ID. You ever heard of it? When you negotiate, you do that with Democrats, and I negotiate with them all the time on this, and of course they don't listen. What a surprise. I say, look, we're going to fix our laws with voting. We have to start with voter ID. Everyone has to. No way. The discussion never goes any further. I say we have to have voter ID. It's called voter identification. No, we're not going to do it. Now there's only one reason to do it, because they want to cheat. That's the only reason. Gee, I wonder where he got that from. 2020, anyone? In their national convention, when they have their convention, they will have a voter tag on them bigger than their chest, depending who they are, with their chest talking about, bigger than this, I like this. It's their name, their serial number, they got the whole deal, middle name, past addresses, it's got everything. Otherwise, you can't get into the Democratic National Convention. Gee, something called voter ID. I wonder why they would have it. They didn't care. But with voting, one of your most important things you can do, maybe in many ways the most important, you don't want to approve voter ID. That's because they want to cheat. But until then, Republicans must win. We will have the win this election, most important election ever. We want to have a landslide that's too big to rig. If you want to save America, your friends, get your family, everyone, get everyone you know to vote early, vote absentee, vote on election day. I don't care how, but you have to get out there and vote. And again, Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore. My beautiful Christians, I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. Go out and get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed. So good. You're not going to have to vote. I can't do it in Trump verbiage. That is Trump verbiage. I tried my best. There you go. Since Friday's speech, pro-Kamala stars including Rob Reiner, Mia Farrow, Barbara Streisand has spread the Donald Trump hoax to their millions of social media followers and millions of idiots, including Disney's Doctor Strange director Scott Derrickson also spread the bullshit. As Breitbart reported, the formerly aspect Atlanta magazine got into the game too. He's telegraphing his authoritarian intentions in plain sight, writer Brian Klaus article states. Rob Reiner. There it is. Donald Trump told a gathering of Christians that if they don't vote this time, he'll fix it so they will never have to vote again. He point blank said he will destroy your democracy. Mira Farrow, here it is, America. We all warned. This guy said the inner circle intends to seize power and keep it. Say a clear no with your vote. Barbara Streisand, Trump tells Christians you won't have to vote anymore if he's elected. Scott Derrickson, Trump telling Christians he will fix the government so that once in power, he will be a dictator and who will not allow free elections. He will remain in power until he dies. He's a fascist who intends to topple our democracy by promising Christians he's got their back. Their not so subtle subterfuge is a part of the establishment's ongoing effort to smear Trump as the enemy of democracy. Of course, democracy doesn't exist. We live in a republic. And to make voters forget that the Democrat elites just nullified their own presidential primary, executing a soft coup of President Joe Dementia, and installed VP Kamala Harris as their party's presumptive nominee without her earning a single vote. But then again, facts don't care about your feelings. Well, there you have it. Again, Hollywood has nothing better to do. They can't act, they can't sing, they can't just go on a show and talk about what they're doing, their projects. No, without opening their mouths and inserting both legs down their throat. So you have your typical cast of characters. You have your old heads who can't act anymore, who don't want to act anymore, who really don't, can't direct, can't do squat. And then you have your never-wers. So when you have this nonsense constantly being spread by Hollywood, and of course, this is the same Hollywood who just got mad at J.D. Vance for J.D. Vance saying, hey, all you Karens, all you cat ladies with no kids, you are the problem. Of course, you had Jennifer Aniston and, of course, a couple other knuckleheads in Hollywood open their mouth because they went all ree and clutching their pearls. This should be no surprise to anyone. By the end of the day, this won't gather one more vote for Kamala Harris, who, by the way, as I said in that last bit of article, when you have the Democrats nullify the voting process instead of having it an open and free convention, as Barack Obama wanted it, as he stated, it should be done this way. No, we're going to eliminate the entire process, make that all go away, and make Kamala the #1 seed. But then again, Trump's Hitler and Trump's Satan. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this, please have a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it, hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue spreading the word about the show. Appreciate you guys as watching as always, and we'll see you next time. Peace.